What's up, guys? West Tex. I'm gonna do a video of my horror collection, an update video. Last one I did was 6 months ago, and I acquired quite a bit since then, DVDs and Blu-rays. So I felt like another video was necessary. So if you guys want to stick around, I'll go ahead and start. First one is 30 Days of Night, Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, The Abyss Special Edition, American Psycho, Amityville Horror, the original, and then the Amityville Horror remake. And I guess I could stop there, but I have my box sets up here. I have the 1, 2, 3, and the Amityville Confidential box set. I have a horror special edition DVD collection, which has the original Carrie, The Fog, and Howling. Then I have the 2-box set of 28 Days Later and 28 Weeks Later. Then I have the Puppet Master collection box set. And right up here I have the Nightmare on Elm Street and the Aliens, and of course the Friday the 13th. And of course I got a Tales from the Hood, the 18x24 poster. It came with the Blu-ray. Alright, where was I? Okay, got Annabelle, Ants, Season 1 of Ash vs. the Evil Dead, Automated Transfusion, Alien vs. Predator, Alien vs. Predator Requiem, Bats, Black Sheep, The Blair Witch Project, The Babadook, Beyond the Gates, the Blade series, Bloodsucking Bastards, double feature Tales from the Crypt, Bordello of Blood and Demon Knight, Boo, Boogeyman 1 and 2, Boogeyman, Cabin Fever remake, Cabin in the Woods, remake of Carrie, and we got The Cave, Chernobyl Diaries, Children of the Corn Revelations. This is the only Children of the Corn I own. I don't think I even seen it. Christine. This is more of a sci-fi, but I got Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Cloverfield, The Collector, Conjuring 1, one of my all-time favorite movies, Conjuring 2, still good but didn't live up to the first one, The Crazies remake, and I got this illustration I got made while I was out in the penitentiary, believe it or not, and I got this one made there too. A zombie girl. Well, past, that's the past, but like you say, the past is what defines us. Learn from your mistakes, guys. Crazy Eights, the original Creep Show, and I think I'm gonna pull one out so it's not so hard to show you guys. Then I got the Critter films, Cujo, Cursed, Dark Floors, Dark Shadows, Darkness Falls, remake Dawn of the Dead, Zack Snyder, very good remake. Remake Day of the Dead, not a good remake. The Day the Earth Stood Still, more sci-fi. Dead Silence, very big fan of James Wan. Dead Snow, the first one. The Descent 2, Desperation, Stephen King adaptation, The Devil's Rejects, Diary of the Cannibal, sci-fi, but it's District 9, has some horror in it. Don't Be Afraid of the Dark, love that movie. From Dusk Till Dawn, great classic there too. From Dusk Till Dawn 3, more of a sci-fi, but with some horror. Doom, Dracula, psychological thriller here. Dreamhouse, very good movie. Of course, Edward Scissorhands, The Exorcism of Emily Rose, and my favorite genre I could say is possession movies, because you know, that's stuff that could really happen. The Exorcist, Exorcist 3, remake of The Evil Dead, very good remake. The original Evil Dead, Evil Dead 2, and third one, Army of Darkness. Fair Hair Child. I only have one of the Feast, but that's the unrated version. And the Final Destination 1, Final Destination 2, 3. Don't have 4, but got 5. Down here, got Final Exam. I'll move that out the way too. The Final Girls. It's like a homage to slasher movies. Pretty good. Horror comedy. Freaks of Nature, another horror comedy. Very good. Very good movie. Freddy vs. Jason. Fright Night. Love that movie. Remake Fright Night. And then you got the remake Fright Night 2. Flight of the Living Dead. The remake of The Fog. The Gate. The PG-13 80s horror movie. Pretty good. Ghost Ship. Not that good. Remake of the Ghostbusters, a reboot. Then I got the original Ghostbusters 1 and 2. Ginger Dead Man. Gravy, another horror comedy. Gremlins 2. Grudge 1. Grudge 2. Grudge 3. Goonies. Hack. Hansel and Gretel. The Happening. Double feature. Haunting in Georgia and Haunting in Connecticut. The Hellraiser 20th anniversary. Prophecy films and the Hellraiser films. Hobo with the Shotgun. Gore Fest movie there. This Horror Block short film. Has some short films of 2015. Independent. The 4-film horror collector set. Hostel 1. Hostel 2. House at the End of the Street. Original House of Wax with Vincent Price. You got the remake House of Wax. Pretty good remake. House of a Thousand Corpses. House on Haunted Hill remake. The Howling Reborn. I Know What You Did Last Summer. I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. And I Always Know What You Did Last Summer. I got the Insidious 1, 2. I love all these films. All 3 of them. Can't wait till the fourth one comes out. Insidious 3. Not directed by James Wan, but by Lee Whannell. Still pretty good. Invaders from Mars. Jaws. Jaws 2. Still gonna pick up the other ones. Jason X. Don't know why I have that. Jeepers Creepers 1. Jeepers Creepers 2. Joyride 2. I like the Joyride films. I'm gonna get more of those. Just Buried. Pretty good horror comedy. Knock Knock. Lake Placid. And the second Lake Placid. Lady in the Water. The Last Exorcism. The Last Showing. Robert Englund. Land of the Dead. Let Me In. That's the remake of Let the Right One In. Lights Out. Lovely Molly. Mars Attacks. Comedy, but horror in it also. 10 zombie films. The First Mirrors. I'm gonna pick up the second one. Mist. Pretty good adaptation of the story. Stephen King story. Monsters. Mortal Kombat 1 and 2. I don't know why they're in there. Of course, you gotta have Monster Squad. Mulberry Street. My Soul to Take. Never Cry Werewolf. Tom Savini's Night of the Living Dead. I love that remake. This is what was 89, so I was maybe 6, 7 years old. This is what got me into horror. I remember watching this with my older brother. Loved it. Didn't know nothing about the original, but this is what basically started me off in the horror. Jack Ketchum's Offspring. I got some of his books. I haven't read this one or seen this one. Once Bitten, Jim Carrey's feature film debut. Nicole Kidman, The Others. This was great. I remember seeing this when I was in high school. Great ending. Pandorum Sci-Fi with Dennis Quaid. Haven't seen it yet. Sci-fi horror. Okay, I got the first 3 Paranormals, 1, 2, and 3. Pet Cemetery. Double feature People Under the Stairs and Shocker. Piranha, the remake. Poltergeist, the remake. Original Poltergeist. And then the double feature Part 2 and Part 3 of Poltergeist. Possession. Love that film too. Predator 1, Predator 2, Prometheus, Purge Anarchy, which I believe is the second one, the Pumpkinhead, first Pumpkinhead, excuse me, and 9 films of the Puppet Masters, Quarantine, Raven, Redneck Zombies, Resident Evil Apocalypse, and Resident Evil Afterlife, Return of the Living Dead, the glow-in-the-dark slipcover, Return to Nukem High, Riddick Trilogy, I got the movie Riddick, the Ring 1, Ring 2, Ring 3, Rings. That's not the 2017 version, obviously hasn't came out yet, but this is like a short film, 30-minute film, pretty good. The Ruins, unrated. Of course, I got the Saw. I love these slip covers. Covers on the Saws are above all the others. And the Saw 4, Saw 6. I have 5 on Blu-ray. Then I got Saw, the final chapter, Session 9, Shining. I got on Blu-ray also. Shriek. It's a spoof comedy of the Scream. Shutter Island, psychological thriller. And let me finish the A through Z, and then I'll go to the slashers. Silent Hill, Sinister. I love this movie too. Great ending. Skullheads, Slaughter, Slither. I got Spawn 1, 2, and 3 from the HBO animated series. Sorry guys, I didn't want to put them out. Species. Thinking about pre-ordering the Scream Factory Blu-ray release. It has a cool, pretty cool illustration slipcover. Starship Troopers 1, Starship Troopers 2. I love these Starship Trooper movies. I don't remember the third one, but the first 2 are pretty good. Stay Alive, Strangers unrated, Super 8. This is a bootleg. Pterodactyl. It's a B movie. Pretty good. They, The Thing. Great movie. Classic. It's Out on Earth. Original 13 Ghosts. And the remake 13 Ghosts. And the Snapper Case that always kind of suck when you're trying to pull out other ones. Stephen King Stinner. Another Stephen King adaptation. Tingler. Tommy Knockers. Tremors. First one's the original's the best. And part 4. Then I got a triple collection here. Stephen King's The Shining, which is Stephen King's version. Got It and Salem's Lot. It's a horror comedy. Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. Everybody knows about that. Another one here, Tusk. Kind of weird. Twilight Zone the movie. Vacancy. I love that movie. Vampires. The Lost Boys collection, and then the first the trilogy, and then Queen of the Damned. Leah. The Village. Second season of The Walking Dead. I don't own any other ones. The War of the Worlds original. War of the Worlds remake. Not too bad remake. Alright, got White Noise. Wind Chill. Wolf Creek. First one, I got the second one in there also. Wolf Cop. Pretty good. Horror comedy. The Wolfman. Long movie, but pretty good. First Woman in Black. Great ending. World War Z. It is what it is. Wrong Turn. First one's good. Wrong Turn 2. Haven't seen it. Wrong Turn 3 is so-so. Wormwood. Pretty good. I love this one. It's a zombie movie. Australian. Young Frankenstein. Comedy. Haven't seen it. Of course, Zombieland. And then Zombie Strippers. With Jenna Jameson. Come over here. I got the original My Bloody Valentine and original April Fool's Day. Both classics. Love them. And My Bloody Valentine 3D. It's a pretty good remake. April Fool's Day remake. Haven't seen it. I don't plan on it really. Sorority Row, I might see this remake. I'm not too sure if I even want to see it either. Of course, Candyman, Chrome Skull, Laid to Rest, Friday the 13th, the remake, Killer Cut, The Funhouse, the Going to Pieces documentary, which every slasher or every horror person has to either own or watch. The remake Halloween was pretty good. The second remake Halloween from the Rob Zombies was alright. Of course, you got Halloween, Day of the Dead, Halloween 2, of course the third one, the fourth one, the fifth one, and the sixth one. Hatchet, everybody loves that film. It's a good film. Hatchet 2, pretty good sequel. Hills Have Eyes and The Hills Have Eyes 2, unrated. Of course, this is the remake. Hills Run Red, pretty good. Intruder, signed 143 of 250 by Charles Band. Goobers, that came with it, like an extra one. I didn't know they were going to throw me an extra one. Haven't even opened it. Maniac from Blue Underground. Then I got the Prowler, a remake from Prom Night. Then the original Prom Night, original Psycho. Then the Scream 1, and then 1, 2, 3, and the Scream 4. Excuse me. Get over here. And then I got the double feature Silent Night, Deadly Night, Part 1 and Part 2. Only seen the first one. Sleepaway Camp 2. Return to Sleepaway Camp. Remake Texas Chainsaw Massacre, pretty good remake. The original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the 40th anniversary. And then I got documentary, Never Sleep Again. Then I got the Urban Legends 1, 2, and 3. Valentine. And then I got the 8 movie pack. Go to the Blu-rays. Of course, this is a must-have in your collection. Sleepaway Camp 1, 2, and 3 with the slip covers. Tales from the Hood. I remember watching that when I was real little. Love it. Prison. Clown. Pretty good movie there. Lords of Salem. Remake Nightmare on Elm Street. Fender Bender. Yoga Hosers, Canadian film. Prometheus. 10 Cloverfield Lane. The Boy. Buried. Cell Count. Christmas Horror Story. Chrome Skull 2, Laid to Rest. Conjuring. Dragging Me to Hell. Love that movie. Evil Dead. Friday the 13th original, uncut version. Frozen, Adam Green film. Haunted House 1. Haunted House 2. Hostel 1 and 2. Jennifer's Body. Guilty Pleasure. Mama, love that movie. Master of Horror Season 1, Volume 2. My Bloody Valentine. Remake. Piranha 3DD. Haven't watched it yet. Predators. Rubber. There's a Saw 5. Seventh Moon. Haven't watched it. Stranger. Texas Chainsaw. I like this movie. It gets a lot of crap, but timeline's screwed up. Just try to look past that. It's kind of hard, but it's a good movie. TerrorVision and Video Dead. The Thing. Turbo Kid. Uninvited. Love that movie also. VHS 1, VHS 2. Already ordered the third one. Should be coming in next week. The War, John Carpenter, Zombieland, 1408, triple pack of Stanley Kubrick's 2001 Space Odyssey, Clockwork Orange, and The Shining. And that is going to be everything in the horror part, which I believe I got everything. Yeah, that was everything, guys, and appreciate it. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace.